Hey there, Sherry G. And guess what? I'm back with some more love and marriage Huntsville drama. I'm just going to say drama because there's been so much that has happened these past couple of days. Wow, it just keeps on giving, right? So, look, when I did my commentary on this last season's episode, the last episode on Saturday, um, I actually mentioned in the tea party there were a couple of women that we didn't know or that I didn't know, and allegedly one of those was Nell's daughter, and then the other lady I was kind of confused about who she was because I heard that she was Latisha's hairdresser, and I also heard that she was Ariane's friend, and then I was wondering if she was one and the same. But lo and behold, and thanks to a couple of my subscribers, you dropped down into the comment section and educated me that indeed this young lady was one and the same. So not only is she a friend of Ariane, but she is also Latisha Scott's hairdresser. Now I want to give some commentary on that, but before I do, keep in mind that the views expressed are alleged. It's all of opinion and it's for entertainment purposes. So, y'all, anyway, I guess people were going in, or maybe there were some alleged threats or something like that that was coming out because this young lady, her name is Carson Blue, by the way, posted on her IG in her stories. She says, "Let me be clear, y'all can bully me. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me be clear. Y'all can't bully me," and a question mark with these laughing emojis. Now I'm going to give y'all Love and Marriage Huntsville fans a couple of weeks to calm down. I have a feeling most of y'all will more than likely retract y'all's statements. However, in the meantime, here are the rules to my page. You can call me whatever, but do not threaten me or my kids' well-being. I take that back. I take that back. You can threaten me. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess she's saying, I take that back. You can threaten me too, just not my kids. To answer y'all's questions, no, I am not Ariane friend. I have my personal reasons why I no longer wish to communicate. She was one of the first people I met on social media when I was making my decisions to move to another state. Yes, she did inform me that she was in a scandal. No, I did not care because I didn't know any of them. Yes, I did check out season 1. No, I did not hear them say her name. I could only go off her word that she was in fact the mistress being discussed. When I met Tisha, Ariane and I had already stopped communicating long beforehand. No, Ariane did not send me to start drama with Mel. The girl and I don't communicate on any level, and that's all I will give y'all for now. So, anyway, people were really, really upset when they found out, a lot of the fans, myself included, when we found out that this young lady was allegedly a friend of Ariane and that she was also Tisha's hairdresser. And I still, no matter that this young lady put this statement out here, I still don't feel good about it. I still feel like it's snakish. I feel like there's been some conversation with this young lady and Ariane before, that she knows a lot more than what she's given in this statement, because we all know how messy Ariane is and how scandalous she was toward Mel and how it showed up in social media. So I seriously doubt if she just told her, hey, I'm involved in a scandal. I know she gave her more details about the scandal, and she probably knows who Melody is. And I don't think she just watched season 1. She probably watched the whole thing, you know. But anyway, enough of that. But the other thing is, her being Tisha's hairdresser, I know they've had discussions. I'm just going to say that. I'm alleging it. I know I shouldn't say I know, but I am really, really leaning on, I bet that they had discussions when she was doing Tisha's hair, because that's what we do. We have discussions. Guys have discussions in the barbershop. We have discussions with our hairdresser. And if this is someone who's um, your hairdresser for a while, who's been doing your hair for a while. And I think when I was looking at, I think it was Brown Skin Girl who actually posted some receipts to prove that this young lady actually did Tisha's hair. I think it's been a while that she's been touching Tisha's hair or, doing Tisha's hair. So, of course, they're going to form some type of camaraderie, discussing the hair, discussing the styles, and then you're going to talk about life and other things. And of course, this young lady's going to ask about the show, and I know Tisha told her. And so now, when I did my review, I was saying that Latisha was acting different. She was strange in that she was unusually quiet, but yet the whole time she had this smirk on her face. She had this smirk on her face when Betty was going after Melody. She had a smirk on her face when Tiffany and Kiki were getting into it. And I just feel like her whole overall aura was just off-putting. And I felt like it had something to do with her plus one. And so now it makes all the sense to me in the world that this is why Tisha was sitting there with that smirky grin on her face. And I do not trust her because I feel that Tisha has a bone of contention with Mel. And this bone of contention with Mel is something that she made up in her own mind because she's always accusing Mel of wanting to destroy her marriage. And I don't really feel like Tisha's not the type of person who lets go of things easily. And then it seems like she has this obsession with Melody as far as she kind of looks up to her, but in a way jealous of her. And that's my take on her feelings towards Melody. But anyway, now that this has come out, there are a lot of fans that are just really upset about finding this out. And, a lot of us are already on edge about this show anyway. And we want to watch the show because we want to support Melody. But there's just certain castmates that we wish we could just pluck them right out of the show and replace them with some better castmates, people who really fit, people who have more authentic storylines, and people who are a better representation of the Black excellence we were promised that we were going to get in this show. So anyway, there is now a petition to have Latisha removed from the show. And I want to actually read that petition because I think it is so well written and so eloquently put. And it really captures a lot of what most of us feel and have been thinking about this show. And then, by the way, you can find the petition on change.org. I may go ahead and just post the link on my community wall. But in the meantime, I'm just wanting to read it because, like I said, I found it to be very well written, very eloquently put, and it states and captures a lot of what we, the fans, are feeling. So it goes on. I'm writing to express my deep concern regarding a recent show that I came across, which I believe embodies a range of unethical practices. As an avid consumer of media and a conscientious member of society, I believe it is essential to address such issues when they arise. The show in question appears to exploit vulnerable individuals and subjects them to situations that are morally questionable. The participants are often placed in distressing or humiliating scenarios solely for the purpose of entertainment, disregarding their emotional well-being and dignity. Such exploitative tactics not only undermine the participants' autonomy, but also contribute to the normalization of unethical behavior in the broader society. Additionally, the show's production values, editing, and techniques often manipulate situations to create heightened drama and conflict. This deliberate manipulation of reality blurs the line between truth and fabrication, potentially leading viewers to form biased opinions or develop unrealistic expectations of real-life scenarios. I firmly believe that media has the power to shape public perception and influence societal values. It is therefore our collective responsibility to ensure that the content we consume and produce upholds ethical standards, respects human dignity, and promotes positive social norms. In light of the concerns outlined above, I urge you to consider the impact of this show on its participants and viewers alike. I encourage you to critically evaluate the ethical implications of such programming and explore alternative approaches that prioritize fairness, empathy, and authentic storytelling. By taking a stand against unethical shows, we can contribute to the creation of a media landscape that fosters understanding, compassion, and reasonable entertainment. Together, we can promote content that enriches lives, sparks meaningful discussions, and encourages positive societal change. Boy, I love that. Whoever wrote this really, like I said, captures the essence of all that we, the viewers who are in support of certain changes being made on this show, are feeling at this particular time. So, like I said, you can head over to change.org and you can find this petition to have Latisha removed from the show. I will also find the link and post it in my community wall. Another thing about this young lady is now that she's made her appearance on the show, she is making a plea to everyone on her page, I guess all of her followers, to have Carlos have her come on the show more often. And that's just a big no. That just cannot happen. I hope this young lady is a one and done. You know, I hope we see no more of Betty and her screwed up face. That's my opinion. I'm tired of seeing her face like Betty. It's not going to hurt you to smile every now and then. It won't crack your face any worse than it's already cracked. And that is my opinion. That's all I have for you right now, folks. If you haven't done so, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I will be back. Until then, ciao.